What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle, and we're doing another run review. This is from Super Sentai Mexicano, and I apologize for being 3 weeks late. Stuff happened, but schedule's clearing up a bit, so I greatly apologize. The delay on future run reviews will not be as long, I promise. But this is showing off Moribund, of all things, which is a pretty fun Abomination path where you get a lot of stress, but then you leverage the stress for benefits, and then like you work it off and try and, be maximizing how much stress you have without basically having a meltdown. And we're going to take a look at that. The footage has sped up travel, but the combat is not sped up. And I don't believe the user speaks, so it's just going to be me. It's totally fine, totally fine. And so we're going to see how all this plays out and get started. I think we're going to the Catacombs and having some glimmers and some of these holy water is kind of helpful. The smoke bombs are nice. We only have 4 gold though, so I'm not really sure what else to get. Yeah, this is the only part of the video that's sped up is the travel, so. Wow, that makes a lot of noise when it's sped up. That's kind of funny. Alright, let me take a fight. I couldn't even see what the bonuses were, but that's fine. Yeah, all tabbing, that's probably just to check the recording, I'd imagine. So looking here, I don't know what the paths are, but we have very standard Jester loadouts, so both attacks, then Slice Off or Harvest, Encore, and Tune. This is very standard. Is Slice Off better than Harvest? Hard to say. They're both good for different reasons. Does only give the Vuln token on upgrade? Interesting. This looks like a Scourge Flagellant if I had to guess, because we have Deathless here. Is it 3 shots on a Scourge, right? It's a use limit? Let's double check. Scourge is right here. Yeah, 3 uses. Okay, so it is Scourge, which is a pretty, arguably the strongest flag path, just because of how strong Deathless becomes and being able to ramp Toxic over and over if you need to. Actually kind of an unorthodox team here too. So we have Flag pretty much being healer between taunting and surviving and healing salves. And then we have regeneration as well as 3 deathless hits. So this team has some good self-sustain up front and a good stress healer. And then we just have Duelist trying to dodge and stuff like that. I don't usually run teams this squishy, at least on paper. I mean, Flag's not that squishy, but I like seeing them because damage mitigation or self-sustain are always fun things to play with. You don't always have to run, Man-at-Arms for stress healing or Crusader and Vessel and stuff like that. Taunt on turn 1, of course. Meditation turn 1, 2 Shade turn 1. I like that. Into the aggressive stance. Got yacked on. Oh yeah, this team isn't super mobile. Oh, is this Instructrice? It has to be, right? With Moribund? That minimum damage? Yeah, this is... Normally, you want to focus fire things down, but in this case, we have all 3 slimes going back to back, and they can resurrect each other. Especially this one went first. Like, if this one went... Actually, it doesn't matter when it went, huh? Because they still could have revived it. So, unfortunate. Early crit, that's painful. Took Blight for that, so do we have Bile Gland? Got the goops immediately, feels bad. Oh, crap, I could have, let's see. It's Wanderer Jester, okay. Hard-skinned Iron Stance, pretty good. We're gooping. This one might die to bleed, actually. Yeah, this is Instructrice, I believe. You can't see it under my camera, but high stress, remove Like when you're over 5 stress, 5 or more, heal 3 stress and defensive, aggressive, give a crit token, but they get 2 stress in return. This actually is not a, this is a great turn if we give it to A-Bomb. Yeah. This is a good pairing. It's just a little tough to pull off. But I think this might be the best way to do it with Flag. Go figure, right? At least they keep the bleed. That's nice.
The slow suffering
Why are they all getting blighted on hit? Rancid Feast.
begins.
Forgot all about that.
The enemy
Alright, we got bleed. Now big crit token. The attack skills aren't upgraded though. Feels bad. Mastery's only so limited, you know? What do you heal? 4 stress with that hit? Yeah, we don't want to move. This is like a suboptimal turn. Yeah, punish is all we can do, really. That's the other thing too, though, with Moribund is when you're doing Moribund and Duelist together, you have 2 damage dealers, you know, and Abomination can do disruptive stuff, but you want to transform and hit shit. So that leaves you with not a lot of options for the rest of the team if you're trying to cover healing and stress healing. Although Duelist and Instructrice cover stress healing, so the hardest thing to cover at that point, besides HP healing, is reach. And we don't have reach on this team. Like, that's what we had to give up to make this work. Like, we could have ran Acid Range to the Suffer, but we have Rancid Feast. Like, I see the logic in all of this. But we'll see how bad this dude punishes us back here, because you really do want to have reach in the Catacombs. You can get away with it other places, but yeah. Four to 5. And charge up Rake. Is that a Tarantism proc? It might have been. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Yeah. You get the bonus damage. So we're an aggressive, we could have used again for the bonus damage. That's what was being moused over. So it's 10% per stress. Although, immediately that repose pays off. So that was a good turn too. I'm gonna try this team out. I like it. I just like what I'm seeing. It just fades out.
Can make all the difference.
Is it Rancid Feast? Why is he taking so much blight? I guess we'll see eventually, but kind of awkward. You don't want to encore into a dodge plus, like, or swing into a dodge plus with something good. Like, why does it get dodge plus from that? You can also encore to make the day's turn go flying back, and then you can just do whatever on your turn if you wanted to. Yeah, this is a tough turn. Let's look. Okay, we have Instructrice, we knew this. Misses the mark, kind of unfortunate. Tarantism, we saw that. Coup de grace, not equipped, that's fine. There's no good encore target for this. So our best thing to do is probably fade to black and hope for the 25% into the blind, or slice off and go through it. Can also use Inspiring Tune, which is totally fine. But Abomination's turn is... Actually, it's going to come up and get pushed back, so... Someone else can deal with the dodge, right? Like, Flag? This is a decent Tune turn. But there's no, like, good turn right here. Like, none of these are great. You can even encore. Like, I wouldn't fault anyone for encoring right here. Makes sense, and this gets staged out. Then we get the real turn. Transform back, like it. Okay, do some management. Oh, and the mana. Okay, smart. Smart. Touche doesn't hit into rank 3. Only antagonist, I think it's 3 to 3. But for other duelist stuff, it's 4 to 2. Everyone dodged that? No. You got it by this? Oh yeah, she did. Nice. Oh, the graphic just looks like the entire team gets impaled. Gotta make sure my mic's still plugged in, because I bumped it once during a recording for something else and it, you know, dropped it, so. Excretion. Oh, because there's a empty spot. Yikes. This is a slime moment. This is what they tend to do. You gotta, like, carefully corral your damage and finish them off at the right time. Yeah, it's Iker. I was gonna say, hopefully the Bagman does not outspeed anyone else, but now there's 2 chances for him to get revived.
A steady subtraction, an invariable
Oh my
result.
god, right away. These better not combine, man. Oh, this is a good Deathless turn, absolutely. Just heal Jester. We're saying unless we want to do something else that's cute and funny. Yeah, minus healing received. Why is that? Is it the slime? It's the slime, right? It's minus healing percent. Yeah. Lead on repose. You have the skull cap? This, oh god, this is so tough because like you can't really do a lot of damage. Like outside of Moribund, we don't have a ton of damage. Like outside of transform. Okay. Oh, it goes. Okay. They may combine though. What do we do this turn? This is a good turn to give maybe Abomination stimulants. That's getting real dangerous.
Agony.
Gonna slam, okay. And we're definitely seeing a lot of creative plays here with Abomination.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
It's so mean when there's an enemy that can revive a corpse and then split itself. You know, to make more corpses and then combine again later. Okay, what are we looking at here? 7 to 9. Move backward because we're in defensive, so we're not moving at all. 10 crit. We have all our turns coming up. So we could try and put some damage into this and like wear it down. And then once it's, you know, worn down and dying, maybe we can kill everything at the same time. Got seal? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, fade to black. Yeah. Decent pass heal. Although toxic doesn't do much for us, but we're not doing a pass heal because we need toxic. We're doing a pass heal because we're trying to stretch out our healing efficiency and not burn resources too much yet. But we're kind of getting to that point. We're gonna have to start burning everything. Nice. Oh, the guard! Was that slam? Bro, that was so smart. It makes sense why they moved backwards now. So I think slam guard's behind when that happens. I'm gonna try and find it real quick. Or slam, 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 slam.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Ally ahead guard. Oh, it's so good. It's back down to the 1. Oh, we don't have slimy anymore either on us. So, you know, we had so much mobility on this team. I was wondering how they're going to deal with slime because they kind of don't want to. Bro, this is the Bear Taffy special right now where the slime just takes an absolute ton of turns. Charging up Rake right now.
Terminable conflict.
Got stress heal. Yeah, good.
Lenity.
I mean, the HP got fixed. This team has survivability.
The darkness.
More, although we have a guard still, but that's into a dodge. Okay, the guard wore off. Nice. Okay. Have a nice day. Just gonna cleave the party anyway.
Weakens and wanes.
I'd probably punish here. Just get the damage out. Just close this out right now. He doesn't have too much HP though. This gets rid of the... You just crit. That's fine. There's no other corpse either. This actually isn't a bad turn to like transform back. And just, you know, beat it to death normally. It's round 10 too. We could end this quickly. Both are good. Yeah, touche turn. Disengage, interesting. For another fade to black turn. Man, we're really trying to load this up with defensive countermeasures. Oh, didn't matter.
Straightforward and effective.
I didn't even think that was a possibility. Oh my goodness. Okay, pro tip. Done correctly, by the way. If you have flag and you're fighting region-specific enemies, that's where death can appear. Try and kill the last enemy with as many actions on your side remaining as possible. And since we do that here successfully, we're going to get death to spawn and we get 3 attacks or 3 actions before she does anything. That's wild. I forgot all about death.
Straightforward and effective. Death has come to claim her elusive prize.
Mustache is too long. I always get coffee in it. Juice up A-bomb. Start going for it. Yeah. Don't want to commit too hard yet to Oh yeah, that's I like that. And then what, blinder? Just to slow her down a bit. That's fine. I mean, that was the right play. Memento Mori, I'm pretty sure never misses, although you got... Oh, Indicia. They're a stronger hit here. 16, yeah. Self on crit taunt. Oh, you know, that's actually kind of cool. This is... I'm liking this Moribund, dude. I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, Instructrice is the perfect partner for him. She can give him crit to get his on crit effects and all that. It cannot be better. This is a bit risky considering death. I mean, taunting is good. It's never bad to taunt, but, well, in most cases, it's never bad to taunt. But I would probably meditate here, because she's gonna trample. And if you meditate, you get the riposte, yeah. But his HP is a little low. She can hit for like 20. You know, she can kind of burst you down out of nowhere, so it would be nice to have the ability to stay topped off, but it looks fine. Okay, yeah. Stuck that, got the heal. We're bleeding though. It's a bit scary. Oh, we get the guard. Oh, this team is... This is good. This is good. I love it. No one's comboed, so slice off would have been okay there, but I like blinding her too. Yeah, this is cool. We're in what, defensive? So that's a stress heal, right? It's not bad to stress heal. Especially because he has horror on him. Like, this is a couple damage hit through a blind, too. Did it just randomly fall on him? Rampel. See what I'm saying though? Like, look, Flag's just getting picked off right now. Yeah. Like, we can't get the slime off Chester, so. Although she's low HP, yeah, close it out. Nice. We went for it. Oh, perfect Deathless turn. We have to be up front!
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Right there. Nice. If she goes first, she just drops over. That's fine. Any stelling to be done? No. An aggressive. Well done. That was hot.
The undying flagellant escapes the scythe afresh.
Fresh. Oh, what death head do we get? I want to see. Okay, hold up. This goes so fast. Oh. Moribund Scourge. I mean, I knew what the paths were. The freaking the Martyr Seal. Death head. It was a DD1 reference for those unaware. There was a trinket called Martyr Seal where when you're on like Death's Door, you get powered up. We're playing Infernal too. I don't know what Infernal plane this is. Might say in the description. I'll have to look after. Oh man, I can't get over that last fight. That was good. Like, Abon was played to perfection. And I'm totally gonna steal this team because I need something to make Moribund work. Like, the Duelist pick is the easiest one to spot, but like, what else, right?
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Sound kind of dropped out a bit. The only issue with any transform-based Abomination team is the same issue we had in Darkest Dungeon 1, where, you know, you have to pay turns to work off that stress at some point. So it's either, you know, if Abomination gets stacked up, he has to keep hitting Absolution to work it off, although it's a lot better in this game than it was in DD1. But you put stress on the party, which I don't think Transform's mastered. Like, you can't transform here, he's gonna melt down the moment he does it, because he gets +4. Interesting. Saving the Deathless. I don't think we necessarily had to. Getting buffs. Now we're at 0 effective healing, I believe. On himself, interesting. Get some repost. Cytokinesis. Is there only a chance, or is that to be the target in front of you? You know, if it's the target in front of you, that makes it a little more interesting. Slight amount of extra counterplay. Let's see. Cytokinesis. This says transform random or adjacent corpse.
Excellent work.
Huh. Surprised it didn't transform that. I think how Cytokinesis has a cooldown of 1, like it would ever matter. Because if you're getting hit by it, you know, it spawns something, you kill it, the turn passes, it's up again. Now we're gonna use it? Yeah, that's fine. I was expecting a crit right there for some reason. It feels like that was the best time to get a random crit. It's later in the evening. I usually don't stream at this time for the very reason that, you know, this is when everyone usually thinks I'm done doing what I'm doing, so like all the calls and the text. Now we got a big boy. Healed to full, feels bad, man. You know what's funny? This video is 45 minutes. It's gonna be like 3 fights because of the slimes. How much time they like stretch out. Already 20 minutes in. But I'm liking this team so far a lot. Seems pretty good. I mean, he's got a flag, you know. Flag the monster. I guess that's where this team gets into trouble. Is like if you hit like 5 or 6 stress and transforming is a huge risk. Make me a little dangerous. Although you can immediately hit them and get 2 off. So right here, I probably would have, unless we can't do it. We're in defensive. I was gonna say, I think you need to be an aggressive to get the bonus damage per stress. But we're not using that enough, which I'd like to. Attacking the corpse, you know, that's a thing you do here. Not only do you get items, but like, yeah. Why does he have 61 HP? If he's got like food, it should be 60. So why does he have +1? Is that rabbit? Then disengage. Okay. I mean, this can also be a touche. Like, doesn't matter if she goes back too, I guess, unless if we really want fade to black. Yeah. Oh, it's got the strength. Actually, I love that idea. Yeah, this is a good smoke bomb. Smoke it first, see if it sticks. And then we fade to black if it doesn't. Got 2 actions unopposed. I think it's actually a great idea. I think it's a great idea. Would I suggest it if I thought it was stupid? It's a really dumb idea, but what if they use the smoke bomb? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, what a wasted turn. I love it. No, this... No. Yeah. No! This is what gets flag killed. Look, we're mousing over Sahar. I understand it. We got lucky that we outrolled the entire enemy team. There's the again buff that we like. Boom, big hit. Yeah, swing into it. Wait, oh, it dies to bleed, right? On its turn. We could have left it alone. Oh, it carries the bleed over. That's good. Oh, and it takes the turn. You can tell I don't come to the catacombs much. Those are pretty good. I'm gonna assume they knew what that did, because they know everything else that's happening. Oh, it's just terrifying. Does it do stress too, or is it just, one stress, a bunch of slime and vuln, okay. You know,
Scavenge what you can.
we got one of the items too.
Once more.
This is yeah, he did have skullcap. Sundial.
Your path lies through them.
You know, is that like one of the few times Sundial's really good? Because like he kind of wants the bonus stress and he can work it off. Can they perfusion when they're not next to each other? Inquiring minds want to know. Good hit. Knock it over. Okay. Okay. This is actually, that's a great turn to start stress healing. Because we're down to one small slime and the totem and then this guy, so there's not a huge threat on the board. Saito shouldn't work because there's not next to it. Yeah. Is the hook? What are you transforming into, Rage? It hit and it crit. Oh, and the corpse? Okay. I dig it. I dig it. And then we do it again. Easy clap. Bro, this Sundial's getting some value. Nice, and the dodge. The Bagman. That is not nice. A boatload of stress. We can do the stress damage buff. We don't necessarily need it. Oh, to get into defensive and get this. Okay, smart, smart, smart. Fusion buff. All this dodge. Just swing, yeah, just go for it. And then this is not a bad turn to just transform back, honestly. There's not a lot of HP left on these enemies. Or this enemy.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Seepage. Requires target corpse or low health. Or dotted.
A small reprieve from
Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, you know what? Just to get rid of the dodge plus. Okay, hit through the blind, or the dodge. Do we shift out? Kinda sucks that Rage can't hit rank 3 outside of like Wonder, I think. Maybe Fiend too, I can't remember. Probably not. Weaken. Just a heal flag, yeah.
comes rarely in these times.
I respect the discipline of holding on to the salves. Like that's always really good. Nice, cleansed it. I like that the catacombs give you the answer to like
Mind.
its own mechanics if you can beat something. That's pretty cool. Bro, the best part about Moribund here is like it can just tank. Like it works off stress so fast that it can just keep getting hit and it's not an issue. As long as you can have the HP healing solved, then you're good. I think though with Moribund, you might want to dump early mastery into like damage just in case. Because this here, what is this turn, right? There's nothing super good here. So we have Slam, which will guard Flag, which is okay. And he gets rid of the slime. So that's a good, solid combination. There's another instance here to like shift back and manacles or something, but maybe we don't need to do that. Just, you know, at this point, probably kill the effigy. We have stress under control, right? We have Absolution, Jester, and Instructrice. We have 3 ways to heal stress. We should just kill this thing and not have to deal with this anymore, because we can, you know, actually tank the aftermath. This is a grindy team, though. It's really cool. Just grinds out every encounter, can actually sustain for a long time. Yeah, these tokens that it's just throwing out are too much right now. Our hook's up. Yeah. Swing into him. I think we just, yeah, ganked the bagman back there. You know what? That was probably a... That's probably a slice off turn. Just to try and stick a dot to him so it kills him.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Just like hitting a boulder with a plastic spoon, man. That's what it's gonna take. Just that random combat item is pulling so much weight right now. Wait, did she disengage into invert stance? Ah. Nice, dodge again. Slice off, I like it. Okay. And we are just grinding this out. Great Deathless turn. Just tokens, there's no healing, so this thing's gone. Damage per stress? Oh, that's the crit. Yeah, let's just chip it down. We don't need a crit token here because there's dodge. The only thing that we need to kill still has dodge and block, so
All marks of the unprepared.
Slam's good. Yeah, with like Rage and Maul, there's just some awkward turns with Abomination.
Lenity. Grace.
No meltdowns, by the way. This team has grinded out so hard. No meltdowns. Really glad it's dying right now. Because that was terrifying.
Fight through the fatigue.
Inverts? What do we need defensive for? I guess it doesn't matter. Just fix positioning. Finally, this he has no stress. He's got no fuel left. No ammunition. I don't think they saw it either. Because, like, how fast that came out, I think they just want the fight over, too. "10 minutes of fight."
Burning brightly for all the world.
Gotta get some empty nodes, right? Oh, never mind, combat. I was waiting for it to be, like, collector or something. Okay, I thought it was a repair fight at first, because the wagon was in the back, like, that close. I was kind of hoping we get a Crypt Keeper. This is the player is putting on a clinic right now for dealing with slimes. So if you have trouble in this region, take notes. But just to see everything this place has to offer, I would have liked to see a Crypt Keeper pop up just once. Oh, and the rake spam, yes. Yes. Surprised that doesn't move him back. Oh, the crit token. On the rake, yes. Yes. Those fights again. No. Oh, he just uses that on cooldown. Get a speed token. That's fine. All right, Zed and 2.
This is no time to falter.
That's 14 through a freaking block? It has strength, but god dang, dude.
This is no time to falter.
Stunning ordained. It's not kingdoms, it's not escalation.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
You know, I think putting seepage on that, on the bagman, just putting it in the moveset was a really mean thing to do. Because we already have these slimes, they already revive each other and combine and split and then do it all over again. And just for good measure, a random human that happens to be with them is capable of reviving them. It's a really well-designed faction. If there's no Saito, we're chilling here. There's got to be something else we could have done here. Is there? We could have swung into it. We could have given A-Bomb a crit token, but we have to get rid of the dodge first. Good touche. That's probably what... That might have been the play, is to touche and then hit it with Jester. And then kill it with Flag. Or A-Bomb, since he's coming up. Or ideally, try and hit it for a couple points. That bleed might finish it off. But hey, this is when we get riposte and then they swing into it and I look like a fool because the riposte worked. We're also maximizing stall. Got transform back and then yoink it. Cytokinesis. Just stretch these fights out. Not a bad Deathless, but it's also a pretty good turn to just slam into it. I really like seeing like super healer support Flag. Because that was always fun to do in DD1, is to give him Reclaim, which was an insane heal. Sure, it bled him or whatever, but like you can resist it. And in return, you got Regeneration or Restoration, which was way stronger in the first game. Because it would go off before you took any damage, so... And if you had like a damage over time, that was for like 1,000 DOT. You had 1 point of restoration. You would get the 1 point first and then Death Store again. So you were effectively immortal from DOT. But we don't have that in this one. They were able to sniff that one out. So it's whatever's greater. If you have more healing, then you'll get the heal. Because they, you know, add together. Plus and minus. Now we're back to 3 of these. Oh my goodness. Well, that one's dying. The issue is this team doesn't have burst damage. And then it crits, but this team has such a crazy amount of sustain. And it can really grind out fights and win that way. But we don't have burst, you know, unless Abomination lands a huge crit. Okay, we have to kill it next turn. They don't get the cytokinesis. Transforms back up. There's a consideration to do it.
Fight through the fatigue.
Ooh, and it high rolled.
A brilliant conclusion.
That's probably slice off turn, honestly. I think it worked out. You know, it didn't revive because of the miss, I think. But slice off was more guaranteed damage potentially. Unless, I forget, do they have like super high bleed res? I thought it was just blade. Oh, it's 50, yikes. I'm wondering what's at the end of this for us. Like what fight do we have coming up? Creature Den. That's a fitting way to close this out. Trifling. Dogs. I'm really curious what Infernal this is. I can't tell. Is it fragile? Crit fetch. Oh, there's a slime in the mix. Yeah, this is perfect for them to be in. You know, would it be bad? Let me know if anyone's against this. Should we put, like, the small slimes into the regular creature den mashes? Like, should we take this out of the catacombs? It just makes sense. A bunch of corpses and refuse and other gunk there, so one would just spawn up. I never realized the tree kind of looks like a skull. Look, you got one eye, and then like the nose socket, and then a big mouth. I don't know if that's intended or not, but it feels that way. That's my headcanon.
Haste and carelessness. All marks of the
Nice.
unprepared.
Yeah, I agree with still killing the worm first, but like, what do you, Actually, if this is still technically region 1, because this came after the first region, because nothing's ordained. So we could actually kill the worms after, because they can't eat and transform in the first region. And I'm pretty sure that includes a short region afterwards, like the Sluicer Catacombs, or a side region. Everything's dying to dot. Gain on hit -2 stress. This has to hit. Yeah, so we're gonna take a shot there. I think it's, yeah, I was gonna say, it's either just swing into something or transform back. I'm loving this Moribund, dude. Gonna hit the 12-5 one time. You know, here too, we could have actually, actually, no, we couldn't have. I was gonna say, we could have pulled back A-bomb, but no, it was like this. Oh, we could have pulled back Jester, right? We already do that? Who did we pull? Oh yeah, we didn't have to pull flag. We could have pulled A-bomb here. And it still should have cleared it. And then we don't shove him into rank 4, but maybe he wants to be there. Maybe he wants the Fade to Black. It just keeps dodging. Oh, woo. Totally fine. No humility and let me through? What the hell? That's a good bark. Yeah, pick it off. I think it has 2 turns of bleed on it, but may as well not screw with taking damage. Just pick it off. When in doubt, just take a turn off the board. Then transform back? Ooh, no, we're going to stay in. We're going to stay in so we can get the value next turn. This is a good more turn now that everything's kind of cleaned up. Got gold? Never mind, let's kill these corpses! Forgot all about that. It happened earlier, chef. I have the brain of a goldfish. I've been in social situations where people tell me instructions on how to do something, and the moment they're done talking, I forget, okay? It sucks. Now, we had such a clean death intro by getting 3 actions. But we didn't do it this time, but maybe the player just doesn't care at this point. A lot of damage. Could be a maxed out rake. You can pull A-bomb back. You know, this died so fast, I don't even know what the first enemy was. Cytokinesis. It missed. Man, getting lucky when we need to. The whole team has regen? What the heck? Yeah, I like pulling the slime. You know, it gets rid of a weak token. And we can try and finish it. I meant pulling it with, like, the item, too. But now it's in range for slice off still, so that's good. Necrophagia, it's fine. It gave us gold for doing that, hell yeah. I'm just gonna assume at this point we're pulling flag instead of A-bomb to keep up with Fade to Black. Although he could have faded in rank 3 too. I think the only thing that can hit in the rank 4 is the fighter. Pretty sure this guy can't hit in the rank 4, so. Man, just crits on both sides, dude. We were so good about managing resources. Is this our first deathless on turn 8? Oh, does he need a target that's low health? I thought it was just him. Why couldn't we deathless there? Investigating. Yeah, it's weird. We should have been able to. Let me go back. Like, it just can't be used. Oh, is it under... No, it's under 50. Requires self under 50. Why can't we hit it here? Let's see, I can get like the frame perfect here. I think they're on it for like half a second. Does the tooltip never even come up? I'm determined. There's no reason this shouldn't be usable, right? a weird one. There's obviously something I'm missing, I just don't know what it is. Unless we didn't use all of them, it's still at the 3 charges. Have time to eat one more time? Nice. These blinds have paid off. They paid dividends, as we say in the bull market. Which I'm sure sounds like a completely natural statement for me to say. The bull market. Can't heal again. What the heck? No mushroom on the field. Right? It's not just me, right? I thought the player knew because they kept skipping past it, but like, right, why can't we use this? It has to be bugged, that's the only explanation. I don't care what combination of trinkets are out there, but it's only a bug. Team explanation: buff A-bomb, flag tank, and heal, duelist buff and deal damage, gesture, heal stress, deal damage, reposition. Really cool team. Great job, Mexicano. Thank you for showing us. Anything else? Abomination, Moribund, DPS main, DPS occasional support, self-sustain tips, first in upgrade, transform. Yep. Rank main ability for DPS. Plan for reposition, occasional guard. Yeah. I wonder if rage is ever a consideration too, because I think it doubles the crit chance from the stress bonus. Now it's all slowed down. Duelist Instructrice, support, DPS buff, save on reposition, upgrade touche, and first in for aggressive stance. Oh, in the back line, yeah. Ruthless Instruction, keep Big B in beast form. Yep, meditation for repose, potential dodge tank. That should be on like every single duelist. Yeah, disengage being an invert instead of defensive only is pretty cool. Again, can be swapped for coup de grace. I kind of like again though in this, but maybe that's why when I tried this it didn't work so well. Because I was having Sahar use Ruthless and again, you know, together, but the stances and the turns wouldn't line up that easily. So maybe the trick is to just only pick one. Flag, Scourge, support tank, main tank, healer, suffer to prevent dots on A-bomb, undying to heal others, deathless, suffer, yeah. Yeah, we didn't press suffer ever, or maybe just once in this run, I think. So Acid Rain could have, there were a couple times it could have been good, but definitely tough to say. Any other tips? Jester, Wanderer, support stress healer, upgrade Inspiring Tune at second in or first instead of transform. Reposition to help duelist flag. Encore for first turn. Yep, again from first turn again from duelist or A-bomb. Yeah. Wow. Love the explanation at the end. Really fun team. I will link the video below. Thank you, Mexicano, for sending it in. And thank you, the viewer, for watching. We'll be back with more viewer runs at an undisclosed time after this video ends. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.